Hello, everybody, and this is Crypto Joe. Welcome to another episode of Joe Knows the Cryptos, coming to you live from my whiskey room. It is Friday night, so sorry, guys. I'm going to enjoy a small beverage. So instead of a book this time, I want you to pick out your favorite whiskey. Let me know what it tastes as long as you're 21. If you're in the States, if you're in Europe, it's different ages. It does not matter. Today, we got a lot to go over, so we got to get into it. So a lot happened this week. We're going to talk about OPTX. We're going to talk about STABLEFUND, Truthseekers, momentum, because we got to get it in. So let's get it going. First off, let's talk about Optimus. So if you've been in Optimus September like I have, you like the project, but it has seen its up and downs, right? It's been a little bit of a roller coaster, but I still love the premise of the project, so I stick with it. Okay. So Optimus DeFi dude announced, I think today or yesterday, that they're going to be releasing a new product called OPTX, and it will be a deflationary coin, but it will still offer a 1% return. This sounds pretty good. Okay. I like it. It sounds pretty good. They're fixing some of the issues, and they say this is going to be the last last version, because it's going to be built on a modular system. Okay. Built on a modular system. So I'm still a big fan of Optimus. I'm hanging in there through all the FUD and all the nonsense. So what I'm saying is that do your own research. If you want to hang in there, great, but don't listen to me. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, and I'm hanging in there because I still believe in the project. I believe in the DeFi dude, even though I've never seen his face. That's okay. But I think he's super amped on the project, and if he's super amped, he's going to make sure it works, because at the end of the day, that's kind of his reputation on the line. So like I said, still a fan of Optimus. Okay, Optimus done. OptX January 2nd, I believe it said is the launch date. So stay tuned. We'll see more in the future. Let me just tilt this up a little bit. How's your whiskey doing? Let's take a little bit of mine. Okay, so next up, STABLEFUND. STABLEFUND. Let me share my screen again. Oh, here comes the technology, so bear with me. This is not what we're talking about. We're going to talk about STABLEFUND. They've updated their website. That's cool. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to get it out of there. There it is. Get it over there. They've updated their website. So they've updated their website to include STABLEFUND SFUSD. That's the coin you're going to be able to stake. It's going to be the first staking coin that offers a 30% monthly return. These aren't my numbers. I'm not making this up. If you're not in STABLEFUND, check it out. There's no referral code. I got nothing to give you, nothing to make money on here. I have some S Rocket left over. That's what this is. So I know it's so impressive, all my big bag of S Rocket left over. But look, STABLEFUND, I was a believer in STABLEFUND. There was a lot of FUD because I hate that word FUD. It is so dumb. But anyway, there was a lot of FUD because people, they said, oh, you can't do that. You can't return 1.5% a day. We're pulling our money out. And it was based on Matic. Okay. So it wasn't even their own coin. You got returns in Matic, you staked Matic or BUSD or BNB, and you got returns in those coins. I thought it was the most amazing project ever. And then one day, everyone pulled their funds out. They're trading bots. The word is, and I believe Michael, the word is that they couldn't trade because the money was pulled out of the bots. I know this to be fact. That happens with bots because I've done it to myself through the easy bot. I've pulled my money out, and the bot can't trade with money's not there. So I understand it. They pulled back. They ended the project, and they said, we're going to refund your money. And they said you were either going to refund your money or you can restake it. I chose to restake, so I'm waiting for my funds to come back in there. I think it's the 10th or the 15th. Sorry for the details. Terrible with the details. I think the 10th. I think it's the 15th because they say 5 days, 10 hours, 24 minutes, 29 seconds. So 5 days. I am super amped for STABLEFUND to come back. Super amped. So let's see what happens. So start earning 1% a day. I think that's reasonable. They had a 63-day lockup. What else is there? You get your returns once a week, and I think it's going to be a great project. I'm hanging in there. I still am a believer. As you can tell, I'm loyal to a fault. Optimus, still love it. STABLEFUND, in there for sure. Let's move on to Truthseekers. Okay, Truthseekers. This is another protocol. I like this project. I'm just telling you, do your own research. This is not financial advice. Do whatever you do. I'm just telling you what I do. But this project is cool because it's a real business that audits and brings clarity and truth to the DeFi space. So going back to StableFund, Truthseekers has worked with StableFund. They did an AMA the other day. I don't know if you listened to it, but they have audited StableFund. Now, Michael also said he's going to release his trades on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that's kind of cool. You're going to be able to see that there's actually money moving around, and that's how they're actually paying out their rewards or dividends or whatever you want to call them. All right, moving on to Truthseekers. Big week for big week for Truthseekers. They had their launch. Their pre-sale was on the 2nd. They had their launch this week. They launched their coin on, was it a Binance chain? And it went swimmingly, I think. You know, they had about a half-hour delay due to getting liquidity out. I think that was part of the plan. The coin shot up. You know, it came back down. I think it's right around 60, 70 cents. It's been hanging in there. But you know, right now, what's kind of neat is there is already a vote out. I think they call it a DAO, DAO. I don't like these terms sometimes, but which is kind of cool. There's a first vote because what happened is if you bought 2,000 coins during the pre-sale, you would get an NFT. Okay, so the 2,000 coin or 4,000 coins, $2,000 worth, you would get an NFT, and the NFT would pay dividends from the business. Very cool. So of course I had to buy 4,000 coins because I wanted an NFT. I don't know why. I believe in the project. I want the dividends because I think they're going to do well. They're going to be like the ethical legal mafia of their DeFi space. Like if you want to be protected, you got to get audited by Truthseekers. I'm kind of kidding. I think it's a really strong project. I'm really stoked about what they're doing, bringing transparency to the space. So let's go back a step. So they're having their first vote about the NFT because if you bought the $2,000 worth or 4,000 coins when they initially did the pre-sale, if you sold those coins during the launch, well, some of those people are still expecting that NFT to drop. Well, I don't think that's right. And that's why the vote is about. So they're either saying you need to put your coins back and buy back in to get that drop, NFT drop, or that's one vote. Either you put your coins in or you don't get the drop, the NFT drop, or we just give you the NFT anyway. That's one or two. I am a fan of you have to hold those coins to have the NFT. That makes sense. It promotes people to hold their coins and not trade and sell them. There's a sales tax anyway, but still, I think this is good for the protocol. I think the vote is probably going to be very strongly for making you buy back in or you don't get that NFT. So I believe in that. We'll see what happens on the vote. I think it was live today. Don't know how long it's going to last. Okay. Last but not least, I don't know if you've heard of Momentum, but Momentum is a pretty cool protocol or project that I've been in. You know, I've seen it on a couple people's now, but it's not really well known. And so what it is, you stake a bond for either 7 or 14 days. You with BUSD, you buy a bond for either 7 or 14 days, and that avoids some of the taxes, the buy taxes, and it pays you back in a token called MASS, MASS. And MASS has been going up and to the right. You know, their trajectory on their, man, words are tough. Let me drink some more whiskey. Hold up. Sorry, if you don't like ice, that's on you. Everyone should drink whiskey however they want to drink their whiskey. I like ice in mine. How do you take yours? Put it down below. Oh, before we go any farther, please, for the love of God, I need you to like, share, and subscribe. Please just do that for me. I'm not asking much. Just subscribe. I'm newer to the YouTube. I'd really like to get some traction. I'd like to get your feedback too, most importantly. So put some comments down below or message me. What can I do better? What do you want to see? Let's get back. The whiskey threw me off. My bad. Let's get back to Momentum. So you get these, you stake these bonds and you get return of MASS coin. Now, MASS coin also pays a return in BUSD if you hold it, which is cool. So you stake BUSD, you get MASS in return, and MASS gives you back BUSD so you can do that circle of life that I got fond of in the MMF, but I hate that protocol. We don't even go there with me. I lost so much money, but it doesn't matter. So going back, you can actually do that circle of life. You stake BUSD, you get MASS in return. The MASS you hold on to, you get BUSD in return, you stake that, get MASS, It goes round and round and round. But I like this protocol. I think they just bought a trading bot. They spent a bunch of dough on some serious manned, or I should say, manned, whatever. I'm not that woke, but manned bots that will actually trade. So they're bots that work with humans, and the humans run the bots and make sure they get a return. But they're also going to do trading dividends, proof of stake, proof of work, future investments. They want to do things that actually make an income and pay that income out as dividends to the people that stake their coin. Very cool. It's not, it's not based around nonsense and more money, although to a degree all these projects are. But the reality is that they want to build a business around it and pay you for believing and trusting and investing in their business. Not financial advice, do what you want to do, yada, yada, yada. Okay, cool. That's it. I rushed through that. That's a lot of info. It's been a busy week in the DeFi. I don't know. Maybe I just paid more attention this week. Maybe every week is this busy, but it seemed like a very busy week. I'm very excited for this next week. I'm excited for OPTX. I'm excited for STABLEFUND, SFUSD, for the restaking of that. All the stuff that Truthseekers is doing, and they, they're auditing some projects that I like. Momentum. We didn't get into some other projects. I think that's enough info. Let me know what you thought. Please like and subscribe and share and do all that cool stuff. That's all I got. Have a great weekend. I may or may not see you this weekend. Haven't decided if I'm going to post another video this weekend. We'll see. Subscribe. You'll find out. That's all. Crypto Joe is out for now. I'm going to drink some whiskey. I'm going to surf super early tomorrow, so you might see me early. That's all I got. See you next time. Bye-bye.